Hello everybody, Gregos here. Welcome to Marienburg. We are going to be playing as Edvard van der Kral, the legendary pirate. But considering he's a legendary pirate, that doesn't necessarily mean we want to stay at sea. So at least for the early game, I'm not even sure what I was trying to say there. For the early game, we're going to stay in our city, continue to build up. We'll have a rally field. 2 turns. We'll wait to build up the army until we have the rally field. I'm not going to be using cav all that much. Well, I suppose even on naval engagements, we get thrown into that particular island battle setup, so I guess we can get some cav. Over here in the wastelands, our commandment's going to be to levy, just for these initial turns. Now, I love Marienburg. It's a fantastic start position. Several faction capitals nearby. And this campaign is going to be difficult. You're playing on very hard, SFO, plenty of other bells and whistles on the mod list, but really the the thing about it is going to be the Chaos Invasion. The Chaos Invasion is going to be really bad. Really bad. So, we need to plan forward for that particular event. And because pirates don't really have a history of setting up very many empires, we're going to try and tackle this a little more conventionally than perhaps a legendary pirate would. Alright guys, let's oh wait, no, I should have done that. I don't want to see anybody move. Because I want faster turns. We will use faction-wide caps. Because I don't want spam of what is supposed to be rare units. It breaks my lore. Right, so we already have 2 Sartosan duelists. These free companies are dual sword, infantry wielding, melee fighters. Halberds. Okay, so we got a little bit. These guys got a little bit of melee, 3 melee, 3 polearms. Yeah, we'll get melee. 2 more melee. We'll get 2 spears with shields next turn when we have our rally field. Oh, what am I doing? We were just using his pirate ship. Because, hacha. Yeah, of course, there's plenty of other options. I do love free company. Especially with this theme of being a legendary pirate. I kind of really enjoy that Sartosan militia, though. Just had to check. Okay, so we'll hit these guys, sword infantry, decent melee. 2 of these guys. And 2 knights. Just to say we have knights. Oh, I did not do diplomacy. I should have done diplomacy a turn ago. Our first adversary is probably going to be those orcs up in the hills in Grungzent. And I honestly don't remember how difficult I made my game. Yes, I want Kislev and the Empire to be cool. Which may sound like, that might sound like a ridiculous thing, like I don't remember how difficult I made my game. But I honestly, there are several difficulty mods that you can add to SFO, and I usually play with them. Which is why I'm just kind of assuming that I do have them on right now, but I don't know that for a fact. And we are going to be ruthless for this gameplay. We have no diplomatic ties. I even said diplomatic ties. I hit the button as I was remembering I needed to do diplomacy. This is just like every other one of my gameplays, where it's just, I keep forgetting to do things that I'm explaining to you. Oh boy. But yeah, we're going to invade Bretonia, invade the Empire, take it all, consolidate it all, and then produce a bulwark against chaos when the time comes. Their demands. You demand gifts. You know what, I'll give it to you. Got a little cheddar to spread around. That's fine. The beastmen have grown numerous in recent years, deep in the forests of the old world, in hidden caves, fetid jungles, and secluded deserts. Beastmen invasions. Yes. Let's make this hectic. Just a little bit. And some more crossbows. And that puts our income, yeah, our per turn income is pretty much drained now. We might be able to get a little bit more of an army, maybe a half stack, since we have 10,000 sitting in the bank. But it's probably not going to work out well. We may be in a position soon where we have to fight 2 stacks of orcs with 1 stack. Not ideal. But you know what is in this life? Really? Aside from, like, biscuits and gravy. I guess. I don't know. What am I saying? What is my life? Anyway. We might actually be able to drop off into this area, into ambush stance, and sucker them into a fight that way. Yeah, why not? Let's see if we can... Oh, we don't have ambush stance? Huh? The fuck? Why don't we have an ambush stance? Is that an SFO thing that I have forgotten? This would be us right here. Oh yeah, we have this little province right here. It's odd that it would give me the option to do it, but whatever. Yeah, we definitely don't have the money to maintain another army for very long. We're also not at war with the orcs, which is super odd. Just noticing that. I just assumed that we would be at war with them, because of course we would be at war with them. If we know we're there, if we know they're there, why wouldn't we be? Whatever. The idea, though, is pretty much the same. We'll just go raid them. We'll see how much money we can get off that. They're just building more and more and more orcs. Wow, you suck at raiding, guy. And I guess you are raiding like a mountaintop castle, so it's not like there's much value in it. I get it. I get it. Okay, I get it. But what's the play here? What's the play? Missile damage, missile resistance, ammunition. Yeah, we have just way more. If we can fight in encamp stance, that would probably give us the advantage as far as all these stances are concerned. Okay. What we could do... Alright, we'll crowd them. We'll crowd them next turn. We'll move, we don't have enough movement points to do it this turn, but this coming turn we'll move our army where their city can reinforce their armies and let them attack with all of it, go into encamp stance, and we'll take it on the chin, counterpunch, take it. Because we know we can survive that counterpunch, probably. At least as far as all of our feasible options for tackling them in the near future, it's probably our best. Especially now, considering, ooh, wow, he just dove out of his territory. And the settlement doesn't have walls. Huh. Okay. Wow. Why? Oh my god. Why do you hate those odds so much? Okay, I think I did do the thing that I didn't know if I did or not. Yeah, it's the Endless Tide series. So it's just like all of the evil, quote-unquote evil factions, like your Greenskins, Undead, Chaos, Norska, Tomb Kings, Skaven, they all have their numbers drastically increased. So it is pretty apocalyptic feeling come mid-game. It doesn't take long for it to start kicking off, that's for damn sure. Alright, so just no matter what, we are going to have to play this as conservatively as we can. Get our crossbows behind our free, or not our free company, our Sartosan militia. You still recording? You still recording? It says it's recording. Shadowplay just kind of stopped recording on me randomly earlier today, so hoping this actually continues. But we'll kind of... We'll have our missile section over here, and we'll kind of go... I'm thinking Greek, where we'll have a couple of like self-sustaining armies almost, or squads, and they'll support each other. For instance, we'll have this crew right here. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of microing. I might even slow-mo at some point, just to be sure that we can get the kills in that we need. But essentially we're going to have these two distinct forces. These forces are going to be more for taking the initial charge while these guys shoot up stuff. And then we'll try and cause some mayhem with our cav, but there's just so much going on here. There's the man himself, the legend. Oh, this is so bad. Well, you know, I say it's so bad. Ah, fuck, we need to start reacting to this shit. We'll get our halberds moved up. We'll get these guys. We'll split our knights. We're not gonna go throwing our knights off somewhere. We're gonna use them for defense. Yeah, we'll get these guys ready. These guys. These guys got shields. I'm not too concerned. Oops, shit. I fucked that one up. God damn it. No, I want y'all to stay. This is why I like doing the pauses, because sometimes I do shit like this, where I just told all these guys to move, and I absolutely don't want them to do that. All because my goddamn finger twitched. So, most of these guys here could take a charge and get casualties out the ass, so we're going to go ahead and try and sneak one in on them. and get those halberds to move in. Gonna get a little bit of overflow over here for sure. Oh my god, this is absurd. Yeah, they're already breaking in the center. This was probably a mistake. Oh, our hubris. Our hubris is on display here in full view. Oh god, what have we done? Oh, shitballs. If I can get my pirate over there to kill that general. Ooh, lines are collapsing everywhere. We're fucked. We're totally fucked now. Welp. We learned a valuable lesson. And that is, we have absolutely modded our game to be preposterously difficult. Oh my god, that is such an absurd number of orcs. You see how many unit cards that is for the numbers deployed? Like, this is so not balanced, and I kind of love it. I kind of love how difficult that was. But this does change things quite a bit. This does recalibrate the thinking. Oh my god, that's so terrible. Holy fuck. Oh god, like what do we even do now? I mean, god, how are we gonna do this? Especially if these guys come back. Like, if these guys come back, that, the whole, like, that's bigger army. That's gonna be worse, like, way worse. I feel like I'm actually Edward in this moment where I'm just like, okay, our hubris, oh god. And then realizing the problem is way, way worse. And then we have Impy Poo over here. What do you want, Franz? You still going? You still going? Alright guys, it says it's still going, so I'm just gonna trust it from there. I mean, I think the initial idea of drawing it into a fight against one of our camp stacks is probably going to... I still have done fucking diplomacy, y'all. What is my deal? Why don't I just like to do diplomacy? Oh, really? Is that what you think? Oh, dude. Artois loves me. Why does Artois love me so much? Oh, all that stuff I did against the orcs just then. What about Karol? I don't know, non-aggression pact ya. We'll probably end up getting to war soon anyway. So that's it, really? Fair enough. Alright, we'll go home for a minute, just gain rep. Oh, God. Like, do we wait? Because I absolutely don't want to fight like 9,000 orcs, or however much it's going to be. Especially with what we're sporting now. Oh my god, if the Emperor... That would be pretty dope, if Franz came in like that. And solved that. Wait, did he actually... It looks like they actually already fought the stack. Franz! You... crazy devil, you. Would I be able to get... I think I might actually be able to get up there. It's true. Maybe I won't attack the Empire. I mean, they're being total now. What is that? What the fuck even is that, man? Come on, why are we dealing with this right now? We will occupy that. I thank you. Oh, Grudgebringers. Mercenary camp? I don't think so. I want marble. Give me that sweet, sweet marble. Hmm. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to make this into a... I'm thinking a shooty army, eventually. Yeah, very skirmish heavy is how we'll build it. Because I like shooting things. I love having a blood dragon bearing down on you with all these intricate backstories overlapping all in one another, and then you just kind of shoot at it 100 times with large lead projectiles. I mean, you could do incantations, high elves, flying dragon. No, no, no. Just shoot it. I love that Empire thing. Just shoot it. Didn't work with a handgun? Grab a cannon. Minus 5% upkeep. That is definitely worth the 1600 to get it going. We'll go back to Marienburg for now. Get our marble pits going. Wow. That was a lucky break. Thanks, Franz. Much obliged. I wonder if Confederation would be a particular option, because at least in these first 2 turns, Artois likes us, Corone potentially could be our friend soon, Reichland seems to not have much problem with marching all the way into our lands to help us, and then march back. So, well, not help us technically. I'm pretty sure we stepped on their toes there, but you know, we're the ones with the marble mines in Grungsent, so. Could strike it in Midland. That might be prudent. We also need to change our commandment, now that we're not recruiting anymore. Growth. We'll assemble the court of the burgomasters? Council. Final Fantasy 9? Is that what that is? Right? Yeah. Or was it 11? I can't think if it was in front of the X or behind it now. Oh, so many glorious factions. I remember back in the day when we were playing Beginning of the End Times and speculating on what this game would be. I gotta say, man, at least at this point in the game, you done good, CA. You done real good. Not as good as modders, after the fact. Like, I'm really surprised the game hadn't changed more, but yeah, no, you've been supporting the DLC and stuff, at least. It's been fantastic. Yeah, we might want to plan on hitting Midland soon rather than later. But it's also a matter of what are we going to do with our army here. We got a little bit more replenishment here, and then we're probably going to set sail, to be honest. I'm kind of thinking, would it be worth going and getting Widowmaker? I'm thinking not. Like, even if we were to get Widowmaker, yeah, it's a great item to have. I don't really think our pirate hero is very well suited to basing a strategy around getting Widowmaker. Especially now, I really don't think. If we're ever in a situation where the majority of the map hates us anyway, then yeah. But those diplomatic penalties are kind of rough. But we'll see. We'll see what how the game plays out with all of the evil factions as potent as they are. Who knows? It could just be us. In which case, why wouldn't we take it? If not to keep it out of Arcane or Gremgore's hands, somebody that would actually be able to use it very effectively. Well. Hopefully I can continue this. My shadow play is being all kinds of weird right now. And now I had to restart my game. Now that I'm in my game, I'm kind of getting not that great a frame rate. But we are kind of just dealing with few turns, really, it should be, but let's go take Albion. How about that? Oh, perhaps not. I mean, we could just kind of sit on the territory we have for right now. But yeah, my shadow play is cutting off randomly as I'm trying to record stuff, so I don't really know what's going on. I had to I had to step away from the game for a little while. Had me a snack, had a think, and then I just started poking around at settings until, and then I had to test some shit out for a few hours and then get back to kind of where I was here. But, I don't know, it kind of seems to be working now? I don't know, we'll see. But, at least for right now, we're kind of, like, we have to be pretty aggressive right here if we want to do anything interesting. I'm kind of thinking we go for Karrenberg, just because it's still early. Yeah, why not? We'll go against Karrenberg. We'll send our army down the river. Not in the colloquial sense, but literally. We'll put our pirate on their ship. On his ship, I should say. And go for a little cruise. Oh, God. My frame rate is just so bad. Why is it so bad? Is it sharpening? Doesn't really seem to do much. All of this is usually good. I don't really understand. Low fog disables volumetric lighting. Yeah, we might just have to restart it yet again. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Karrenberg, not even defended. Come in, snatch it up real good. But that almost guarantees that Wiseman has some wolf boys waiting for us. Some Middenheimers. Yeah, we'll land real quick. Seize Karrenberg. I wish we had region trading. We could try and upsell somebody for that little settlement this early. Give us an advantage. I wouldn't mind selling Karrenberg for several thousand and then upgrading Marienburg. Or even just to build a little nest egg. But we cannot. The Barrow Downs is destroyed. Good thing we never had to deal with that. Catching a few lucky breaks as far as enemies. Imminent Rebellion. Oh, I forgot about that place. Otter Hellborg. That's a ridiculous name. But he's immune to psychology, so, you know, can't really complain too much. I think I'm just gonna let him chill there. Yeah. No, I'm gonna give him something at least. Rebels that spawn, if they're orcs, that means they'll probably be pretty beep, and we can't build anything. You're on your own, bud. I mean, yeah, we'll make a treasure. Just to get a little bit of that sweet, sweet money. I mean, out of all of those, that's one that I want right now. Oh, looks like undead. Good thing he's immune to psychology. I wonder how absurd the numbers of the undead look. Oh, little wolf boy. Little wolf boy there. Defensive alliance. No. No, absolutely not. $330 for zombies. Oh, that is... Ugh. Love it. Like, it's gonna be ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous in the late game. But I love it. Alright, let's start the war with Karberg. We could take everything on this side of the river. Why not? Let's give it a shot. Now, what does the map look like? It's actually a pretty interesting looking map. Let's go fight in Karberg, shall we? Sorry, I keep donking my microphone. I promise I'm not doing it on purpose. Looks like we have a few lanes of fire that we could take advantage of with our cannon. They have swords, spears, and crossbows. And shields. Dang, them are some trees. Cozy little Karberg. It's the best cannon. It is the absolute best cannon. Alrighty. I guess we'll just start here and then wheel that shit up. Alright, we'll have our free companies, or I should say our Sartosans. We'll have our Sartosans function as their own little squad. We'll do the same for our state troops. Gonna want... Actually, look at these guys. What do these guys look like? Rat catcher. Target is hidden. Okay, so there are... These are our flankers here. Interesting. Do they have... Oh, they do. We're just going to proceed to fire. Maybe let's see what this barrage looks like real quick. So 2 rounds that got off. Doesn't look like they were particularly effective. Try and go sneaky mode with our knights here while we can. And we'll go ahead and get up here. Activate stalk. I should have activated that sooner. Target is hidden. We'll get him further out. Try and get a little bit more of an actual flank in there. We've got our crossbows opening up. Let's get our state troops ready to intervene on their behalf. We got our Sartosans doing their thing. Yeah, we got a good flank going right here on both sides. I was kind of hoping to be fighting in the city, but, you know, makes sense, honestly, that they would run out. Yeah, all pretty humdrum. Okay, that straight up sounds like he's saying for France. Pretty quick. I mean, I don't know. I guess I made more out of it when I looked at the preview image, but yeah, fun enough. 84 losses. Not bad. Not bad. How did we take damage to our cannon? We lost a cannon? Oh, I guess on that last barrage. I think it maneuvered itself strangely. Well, there's old Toddy. Old Toddy boy. Yeah, if we could defeat him in the field somewhere around here. Weissman. Cakewalk. It's just a matter of what he wants to do. He could try to be a wily little bitch and go try and take Gorsel. And that would be bad, because then we have to march that way, through his land, or back through our land, and probably have him take Karrenburg. And we have cows there, so we can't really produce anything. We might want to change this garrison army into our next campaigning army. That might not be a bad idea. Anything. Anyway. There's also a fair bit of forested area, so we could always kick it Beastman style and try to ambush old Toddy B. Impy Poo and Toddy B. Ooh. Alright, looks like the undead factions are starting to get noticed. And Toddy B is coming out to play. This could be the perfect opportunity to set up an ambush. Depending what our percentages are. I wager something like 70. Whoops. I miss the old days when you could just right-click stuff and there'd be an info panel. Like, the fact that the Total War Encyclopedia is connected to the internet is the dumbest shit. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, in Rome, I would sit there and read all of the entries Every single in the modern games since they've been doing that dumb shit. Never. I do not care at all because of this situation right here, where I could right-click and get a modder's deep description on this dude's lore and actually know a whole bunch about him. I will never do that. I will absolutely never do that. Even if I go here and click this, like, even then it has to load, which kind of sucks. And, like, this is, you know, a decent setup for everything. This makes no sense that it needs to be connected to the internet. Well, is it a yes or is it a no? Alright, 70%. But he might not go that way is the thing. He'll probably go this way, for sure. So, let's give it a shot. I keep fucking forgetting where my ambush stance go. Did SFO destroy ambush stance? Is that really what happened there? I guess for Empire. Well, in that case, we're definitely going to hold Marienburg. Give Marienburg an upgrade in 4 turns. That'd be nice. You have mortars? I did see mortars. Knights the White Wolf and mortars. Ugh, I hate mortars so much. I love having them, but oh my god, they're just so frustrating when the enemy has them. And I don't have any magic. I have 1 unit of cannons. That does not have grape shot because CA is lazy. So, I'll make it work. That's if they're even gonna come at me, brah. Yeah, they're gonna come at me, brah. Well, good stuff. Good stuff. This is how we'll start off the next episode. I'm gonna leave it off here. We'll be going back to Marienburg. I'm probably going to hold those choke points. Maybe my cannons can do some good there. 2 units White Wolf. That's going to be rough. Definitely want to keep them away from our knights. They don't have much in the way of anti-cav, though. Aside from that, aside from their own very heavily hitting and highly armored guys. They got their great swords. We got our great swords. Their guys are much more experienced than ours as well. But we'll draw the battle lines in the next episode. Thanks for joining me.